A breaking news update here at 6:30. A concealed carry license holder was attacked last night, responding by shooting 3 men from his north side front yard.
You know how I'm always going on and on about how guns are the great equalizer when it comes to self-defense? Well, sometimes it's not a great equalizer. Sometimes it's just a flat-out advantage.
We're told by neighbors here the victim lives next door to the men who allegedly attacked him. Neighbors also telling me the altercation took place while a party was happening here.
I fired 10 rounds.
Video from the scene shows multiple people on stretchers being taken away by paramedics. A large response by Chicago police in the 4700 block of Wrightwood Avenue after gunshots rang out just before 11:30 Friday night.
This guy's going to extend 2 houses and 2 yards.
Police say a 43-year-old man was in front of his house when he got into a verbal altercation with 3 men police say he is familiar with. Police say he shot all 3 men. A 29-year-old man had 5 gunshot wounds to the upper body. A 22-year-old man was shot in the chest. A third man, 55 years old, was shot in the neck. We're told the 43-year-old man who opened fire is the victim in all of this. He had blunt force trauma to his head and body. All 4 men were taken to hospitals in critical condition.
I believe they tried to go into my cousin's house.
Police say the victim is a concealed carry license holder and a gun was recovered from the scene.
He's a hardworking man. He doesn't deserve this, but the people that live next door to them there's been a problem with that house lately.
Chicago police are still investigating the shooting. So far, no word on any possible charges.
Now, I'm not really gonna be the type of person that says, oh, you need to immediately pull out your gun if you get into a one-on-one fight. However, if 3 dudes are trying to jump you, hey, do what you have to do to make it home, which from how it sounds is exactly what this man did. These type of self-defense situations is what the law likes to call disparity of force. Disparity of force refers to a situation where there is a significant difference in physical power or capability between 2 people. Think a 4'11" woman being attacked by a 6'5" bodybuilder, or even a 5' woman attacking an elderly person who has a physical disability. And in this case, where you have multiple people against 1 person. In Illinois, where this self-defense shooting happened, disparity of force can make using legal force more justifiable. The court will zero in on 3 main factors: the severity of the threat, your genuine belief that you were in imminent danger or death or serious harm, and whether that belief was reasonable. Now, it blows my mind when I hear or see people criticizing someone for pulling out a gun when multiple people are trying to fight them at once. Apparently, they think everyone is Jack Reacher.
Kidding, it's 5 against 1.
It's 3 against 1.
How do you figure?
Once I take out the leader, which is you, I'll have to contend with 1 or 2 enthusiastic wingmen. Last 2 guys, they always run.
I think a lot of people underestimate how easy it is to die in a street fight, which is why I've always adopted the you got it mentality. The you got it mentality is, I'm not fighting you. I have too much to lose to be fighting in the streets. So if you try to fight me, I'm gonna say, hey bro, you got it, and keep moving. Even if I know with certainty that I would win the fight, nah man, you got it. But if you press the issue and corner me even when I'm trying to walk away, that's where things get a little tricky and might get a little interesting. Now, if it's just 1 person and they're about the same size and height and you've taken every measure to walk away and they keep pressing the issue, do you pull your gun? Now you see why stand your ground laws are so important. And for the record, Illinois does not have a stand your ground law, so you are expected to try to retreat if it's in public, but not so much if it's at your home. But let me know in the comment section what you would do if someone, for all intents and purposes, is your physical equal and is trying to fight you and you don't want to fight, but they're not letting you leave. What would you do? See how quickly it gets very interesting? Now, the law on one hand will have you think, okay, well, that means that I have to scale my use of force. You have to start non-lethal and then get to lethal, even though I've tried to do everything in my power to remove myself from the situation altogether and this person won't let me. And the law's expecting me to what? Gradually increase my use of force? On paper, that makes sense. But in the real world, it's a little too dynamic for all of that. How am I supposed to know at what point they're gonna actually decide to try to kill me? So now I'm on the back end of this situation and I'm in a weaker position. That's why sometimes these laws don't make a lot of sense. And once again, why stand your ground laws make so much sense. But let me know in the comment section, if you found yourself in this type of situation, what would you do? Now, before you do leave, I want to talk to you about the sale that's going on at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. You see this beautiful shirt I'm wearing with this beautiful state of Texas on my chest with this AR-15 in the middle? Well, beautiful thing is we make them in all the states. Another beautiful thing is right now, shop.mrcolonnoir.com, if you were to buy your state-specific version of this shirt, you would get 15% off. Not only just a shirt, but your entire order. Then on top of that, because you actually had a shirt in your cart, that would mean you would get a free CN white t-shirt or a free white amosexual t-shirt. So head over and click the link in the description section and take advantage of the sale by using the code DADDAYT in your order. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you, and we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.